The soil inside the foundation should be removed with the use of shovel. The reason for doing this is to be able to have direct contact. The mortar should have direct contact with the foundation. If there is sand on it, if there is soil on it, definitely there will be no direct contact on the foundation. So the mortar will definitely be on the sand. So there is no direct binding between the mortar and the foundation. So you are making use of shovel to remove the sand inside the foundation. The sand entered the foundation, the soil entered the foundation because of the heavy downpour on the because of the rain, and it washed the soil inside the foundation. So they are making use of shovel to remove the soil from the foundation before they start laying the block on it. Then you can see blocks around the foundation. The reason is that so that it will be easy for the bricklayers to be able to carry the block and start laying their blocks. So the blocks are arranged close to the line of the foundation. They are arranged around the foundation that was excavated. You can see that there are no blocks here. They will start bringing the blocks and arranging. That's the work of the service. So they are going to go ahead and do that. They will go ahead and arrange the blocks around the foundation so that it will be easy for the bricklayers to be able to lay their blocks. We got our square from this very line. So make use of twine and make use of profile rather. That's a profile. The reason why I decided to use profile instead of peg is because of the height, the level, because there was already an existing building at the window of the new excavation based on the design. So we didn't want to demolish the building yet. It's a church building, so we wanted to just continue with the construction. Then later on, after before the roofing, then the existing building will be demolished. Because it's a church building, the worshippers have to be make use of the church before the building is concluded. Theodolite was used in taking the building alignment. What actually happened was that we were not the one that started the building construction. We've already positioned the pillars. We already did the casting on the foundation. They've already excavated the foundation. Then the casting of the foundation, they've already done that. And the 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 profiles that were present around the building, they removed it. It was removed, all of the profiles. So we were not able to get the external walls of the building, because it's through that profile you can be able to get the position of the walls. So there was no single profile around there, because you know that if there is pillars, if there is profiles at one side, then you need profile the opposite side to be able to tie your string to be able to get a line. So there was nothing like that. So it was even at one point there was one profile that was short with the markings there, and at the opposite side there was nothing. There was no profile to show where the walls were. So what we did was for us to get another square, to get a square from the foundation, we had to take a square. For so the position of the external wall that was there, luckily there was a space for us to, there was a window. We had to pass the twine through the window of the existing building to be able to get to the other side of the building, because the other side of the excavation, because the existing building was just at the middle of the whole process. So there was a window that we were able to pass the twine across, which, and there was no obstruction. We have to remove the obstructions that were present, but although the protector gave us little obstruction, we have to kind of adjust the twine downward based on how it can be able to we're able to avoid the obstacle. The twine should always be free. There should not be anything holding it, because if anything is holding the string line of that you're going to use in getting your square, then definitely that building will not be squared. So it should be free from any obstruction, from any obstacle. Nothing should hold it at all. It should be free from anything. So if it's free then and tight at the two ends, then that is one of the line for the square. Then there should be another line at the opposite side, at the adjacent side, kind of forming a 90-degree. Then you now make use of 3-4-5 method to get the square. That will be in another video. Before filling will begin in this very project, the grass we have to be cleared. Although they left the project for us for a long time, not that long, then they stopped working. So that's how this grass grew on it. So before filling, it should be cleared, and the depth, the width should be removed from the foundation before filling, because once it gets dry, it also creates some little void there. Although the width is not that much like that, so it's good to clear it off and pack it out of the foundation. For the new building, the damp proof course, which is DPC, the level for that of the existing building will be transferred, be used for the new building. They actually don't want to remove the tiles that is already present on the existing floor space after demolition. Definitely they are not going to kind of remove the tiles or the foundation that was already present there. It's only the walls that I'm going to remove. Below, after the tiles downward will not be removed. So definitely because of that, they are actually going to be making use of the DPC of the former building. Although there is no wall there, it's just going to be filling, because the existing building is on the same line with, and there's no walls inside there, just the part of the hall. And where there is wall at the end is going to be connected straight down to the other end of the building, because the excavation is not yet done, because they don't want to kind of remove the existing building yet, because they are still worshiping there. You can see it here now. so that building is not, is supposed to continue, but it's later on, it's later after, before it gets to the roofing stage. That's when you have to break that part, then raise the space that is present between the already existing, that kind of connect them together, then before the roof will be done. You can see that that wall is stopping there. It's not supposed to stop there. It's supposed to meet with the other wall that's across, that is after the existing building. So it's supposed to continue. So that red line that you see there is the mark of the theodolite that was used in getting the alignment of the wall. That was what they did before. Then they did their whole thing, got their square and all that. So we didn't make use of this. We had to kind of take our square again, because we don't know where their starting point is. There was no profile and all that. We have to kind of take our square again through the line, and the twine was free from the protector. It was free from the protector. That line is the inside of the block. The outside of the block had obstacles, so that line that you are seeing, that's the line, the exact line that we were able to get the alignment. We have to make use of plumb that very green line to the twine. So if I plumb this very line to be straight, then I'll have to tell the other person to kind of direct the person where he's going to move the line to, so as my plumb line will be aligned with the twine, so as to get the same alignment. So I just transfer, because I want this very line to be on the same line with the block work that will be at the other side. So that's the reason why I just transferred that very point that I got to make sure that that point is aligned with the twine. So I also align the block at the end here. You can see that there's a profile at the extreme. Align the block to the profile there as well, so that that very point will be easy for me. Then I use plumb in getting the other point. So if I can be able to use plumb in getting the other point, then I will not tell the person which direction to move to. Then I can be able to now get an aligned line that is coming from this very place to the other place. It will be in a straight line. Luckily there was a window, and the window this way was also at the same position of the window the other way, and we were able to get a straight line without obstacle. After the level of the building was taken, I stepped down the positions where the verandas were with 6 inches step down. That was what I did. If you know that you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and click on the subscribe button for more content. See you in another one. Bye.